Scientists from northeast universities have begun collecting sediment from the seabed off the River Tees to establish whether toxic chemicals could have been responsible for a mass die-off of shellfish. The researchers, funded by local fishermen, say analysis of the samples could show whether there's a link to dredging. The government says an expert panel of scientists has already ruled out dredging and toxic chemicals being a cause of the problem. Our political correspondent Luke Walton reports.
Close to the Tees estuary, scientists are scooping sediment from the sea floor. The team from Newcastle, Durham and York universities believe there's a strong chance pollution released by dredging could have been responsible for shellfish mortalities across 40 miles of coastline, despite an independent panel of experts brought together by the government describing the theory as very unlikely.
We're looking to test a series of hypotheses to see whether or not some of the contents in those sediments could have driven natural die-offs of different marine species.
2 days of collecting samples will be followed by laboratory analysis in a project funded by thousands of pounds of public donations and support from the fishing industry.
We're going to be testing for different things which aren't usually tested for in the routine monitoring, such as pyridine, and going deeper than the routine testing as well and the testing that we've done previously.
The government say, well, we've had an expert panel, we've had tests, lots of people have looked at this. Basically, we have covered every corner on this.
But they haven't provided any answers.
Local fishermen say a year and a half after the original die-off, stocks are still well down.
It's not only the potting grounds now, Luke, the prawn grounds have died off from Hartlepool up towards Seaham, so the guys have got to get up towards the Weir and the Tyne to see any sign of life.
A spokesperson for the South Tees Development Corporation said,
"As a public body, we always follow the science and the science is clear. A multi-agency investigation carried out at the time of the die-off concluded dredging and chemical pollution was not the cause."
It said the more recent expert panel, including
world-leading marine biologists, ruled out dredging and chemical pollution as a cause.
The government says extensive analytical work means it can improve its response to any future incident. In the meantime, researchers say they're seeking clarity in the mud of the Tees coastline. Luke Walton, BBC Look North.
A pedestrian has been killed